Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lake Ontario, the site of our 2020 Athletic Awards. It's a little different for me. This is my 25th Spring Athletic Banquet. It's a little bit different having it from the shores of Lake Ontario, but I'd like to thank the Constantino family for allowing me to do the awards in their back lawn. And I'd like to thank the coaching staff and also Andy Criddle for putting this together for us. We're trying to do the best we can for our athletes in this tough time. It's really weird for me as athletic director to be standing instead of in our auditorium, but we'll do the best we can, and we hope that you enjoy the program. The first thing is the sequence of events. We'll have our fall and winter coaches talking. Then they will explain their MVP awards and their season and their highlights. And then the second portion of the program will be doing our special awards, in which a select few athletes have been chosen by coaches and community for certain awards. So sit back and listen and watch the video. Thank you.
Welcome, families and athletes, as we celebrate a great 2019-2020 indoor track girls season. Our team members this year were Elizabeth Aguilera-Rangel, Mackenzie Boozer, Brooklyn Brothers, Audrey Irwin, Alexa Governor, Abigail Lamarck, Madison Lamora, Maria Montero, Maria Ortiz, Lexi Rodriguez, Nadia Sevlova, Olivia Tarquinio, Jillian Van Laer, Tanya Vargas, Julia Weinstrider, Lydia Wyble, Kiki Young with captains Bree Berghoff, Claire Considine, Andrea Hurtado Trejo, and Sophia Constantino. Thanks to seniors Madison Lamore, Maria Montero, Maria Ortiz, Nadia, and Nakia, as we appreciate your contributions to our team, and good luck. Special mention to Kiki as she helped anchor for our 4x200 relay and conquered her goal of completing the 300 this season. I'd like to thank VH and Rick Schmelk for being great friends and great coaches for our team again this year. Rick was our pole vault specialist who helped Lexi up to the point where she's already the number 3 all-time vaulter in her first year doing pole vault, which I commend both of them on. VH not only has expertise in hurdles, helping Lexi and Sophia to become the top hurdlers in Section 5, but he contributes to all the athletes, and he's exactly the kind of coach that every parent hopes for their child. There were many things that made this season extra special. Going to Wendy's after meets, the team party at Claire's house, thank you, Claire, and your family, tag practices, and especially the strong bonds that were developed. These created lifelong memories. Our team had to overcome a great deal of mental adversity. We found mid-season we were going to have to move up a class from D to C. If we had remained Class D, we would have had many individual sectional champions and won the team title handily. However, as we fought through the disappointment to finish the season on a high note and achieve third as a team, it's an honor and privilege to be the coach of this great group of young ladies. I'm already excited for next season as I anticipate next year's team to be our greatest girls indoor team ever as long as we continue to improve, which I'm confident we all will. League All-Stars were Sophia Constantino and Lexi Rodriguez in the 55 hurdles, Andrea Hurtado Trejo in the 55 and 300, 4x200 relay of Sophia Constantino, Andrea Hurtado Trejo, Audrey Irwin, and Lexi Rodriguez, in the 4x400 relay of Claire Considine, Audrey Irwin, Lexi Rodriguez, and Bree Berghoff. New school records were set by Jillian Van Laer for both shot put and weight throw, and by Andrea Hurtado Trejo in the 55. Finally, I'd like to congratulate the MVP, Sophia Constantino, who again had a fantastic season, both as a leader and top performer, as she was our top scorer at the sectional meet. Welcome, families and athletes, as we celebrate a great 2019-2020 boys indoor track season. Our team members this year were Sam Belmont, Austin Brown, Noah Cahoon, Orlando Cervantes, John Davies, Thomas DeFisher, Isaac Aspari, Latrell Green, Connor McVeigh, Johnny Niles, Ethan Nisbet, Michael Ortiz, Caleb Sewin, Jordan Williams, and Jason Wood, with captains Chris Corhair, Connor McVeigh, and Jordan Williams. I'd like to thank VH and Rick Schmelk for their time and great attitude as coaches for our team this year. VH's expertise in the hurdles helped Connor McVeigh go in the top 5 all-time in Williamson indoor history and also helped him achieve the coveted Section 5 title. There were many things that made this season extra special. Going to Wendy's after meets, the team party at Claire's house, tag practices, and watching Jordan have to chase people, and the strong bonds that were developed. These created lifelong memories. Our team had to overcome a great deal of mental adversity. We found mid-season we were going to have to move up a class from D to C. If we had remained Class D, we would have had many individual sectional champions and challenged Marion for the team title. However, we fought through the disappointment to finish the season on a high note and finish 5th as a team. It's an honor and privilege to be the coach of this great group of hard workers and young men with great character. I'm already excited for next season as I want all of us to create incremental goals so we can make improvements both as individuals and as a team. Sophomore Orlando Cervantes had a fantastic season, ranking 3rd all-time in Williamson history and indoor for the weight throw, and he finished 3rd at the sectional meet. Chris Corhair returned from cross-country injury to finish 7th in the 600, 5th in the 4x800, and 4th in the 4x100. Senior Austin Brown made a strong impression this winter as he worked very hard, had a great time, and learned firsthand how hard track practice is. Special mention to senior Jordan Williams as he really stepped up this year as a leader and captain, and I was so pleased with his growth as a person and leader. Finally, I'd like to congratulate the MVP, Connor McVeigh, who had a fantastic season displaying a tremendous work ethic as he finished 2nd in shot, 3rd in long jump at sectionals, along with snaring the Section 5 title and being league all-star in the 55 hurdles.
Good evening. This is Mike Constein, coach of the Steurrys Williamson varsity swim team, and I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize our team for their hard work and highlight some of the key points of our season this year. Members of the team from Williamson were Annie Alexander, Ross Considine, Dan Cool, Jake Steurrys, Evan Trombley, Ryan Trombley, Grace Weber, and Joe Weinschreider. All of them swam super hard. All of them had best times throughout the year, multiple best times, and contributed to the team. Overall, our focus was always personal improvement, qualifying for sectionals, and always trying to beat your best time. This year, the swimmers really stepped up with pool and school records being broken almost every single meet. Multiple school and pool record breakers this year were senior co-captain Jake Steurrys, senior co-captain Jake Cool, Ryan Trombley, Annie Alexander, and Grace Weber. Throughout the season, our focus has always been qualifying for sectionals, our year-end meet, which is difficult to do. This year, we had our largest team and placed highest in pool and school history. Highlights of our year-end meets were our league meet. In fact, we won 4 out of the 8 individual events, with Ryan Trombley placing first in the 200 IM and the 100 breast at league meets. At sectionals, we had a total of 10 athletes qualify. Again, at that meet, Ryan Trombley was 4th in the 100 breast and 7th in the 50 free. His year ended with All Greater Rochester honorable mention honors. Overall, it was an extremely successful year. I'm very proud to say I was a coach of these swimmers, and I look forward to next year. Thank you.
The boys' alpine ski team consisted of seniors Ryan Fernandez, Alejandro De Julio, Riley Schmidt, and Noah Scalepi, along with freshman Nick Steurrys. Unfortunately, Alejandro injured himself at the first race and was unable to race the rest of the season. This team finished second in the league. Nick placed second all-league, and Ryan placed third all-league. At sectionals, this team placed second in Class B. Nick placed second in the giant slalom and third in slalom. This team is losing 4 seniors, and they're going to be greatly missed. The girls' alpine ski team consisted of Ellie Irwin, along with 4 SOTA skiers. This team placed second in the league, with Ellie finishing 8th overall in the league. This team also placed second at sectionals in Class B. Ellie was a great asset to the team, and I can't wait to see what she has to do next year.
Hello, Marauders. This is Stephen Humber. I'm the girls' varsity tennis coach in SOTUS. I've had the pleasure of coaching 3 of your schoolmates again this season. Sarah Hellmann, Laurel Taft, and Lydia Wyble joined the combined team again this year. The team had a competitive season and continued to demonstrate improvement throughout the year. We ended the season with an overall record of 4-8. 4 of those matches were losses with a score of 2-3. If a couple of those matches would have had the opposite score, our season would have looked a little different on paper. I can't thank the girls enough for their hard work throughout the season. Sarah Hellmann had a solid season, providing steady play at third singles. Laurel Taft continued to develop her tennis skills playing doubles, and Lydia Wyble played first singles for the team this year. Individual highlights for the season include Lydia taking second place in the Wayne County League tennis tournament this season, and also taking 5th place in the Class C individual sectional tournament. Both of those are pretty big accomplishments. The Wayne County coaches select the all-star teams for the league. Lydia was selected the first team for singles, and Laurel was selected to the second team for doubles. Ladies, I can't thank you enough for bringing your marauder spirit to Spartan Nation. I am hopeful that we will have tennis in the fall. I look forward to seeing you on the courts. I hope you continue to be well and stay strong.
I want to thank the administration for all their support of all our athletic teams, Scott Kingsbury for all the scheduling adjustments, and Chuck O'Neill for getting us to our games on time, Jim Newby for all your support and advice, Kayla Yarrow and John Vitalone, the modified and JV coaches. I would also like to thank my awesome assistant coaches, Becca Clement and Steve Rizzo. Finally, I want to thank my family, especially my husband Anthony, for supporting me and my passion of coaching soccer over the past 28 years. We have missed many dinners, vacations, birthdays, anniversary celebrations over the past 28 years, and I really appreciate your sacrifices. Now on to the team. With graduating 12 seniors last year, we knew we were going to be a very young team, but the way these girls grew throughout the season was absolutely astonishing. This team came together and peaked just before sectionals. The practices just before sectionals and during sectional play were the most focused and determined group I have ever had. Let's see if I can come up with a highlight. Maybe it would be scoring the tying goal on a PK in the sectional final with only 12 seconds left in regulation. After that, the girls were a totally different team. The boost of confidence it gave them helped push them through 2 10-minute overtimes and 2 5-minute golden goals. With the exception of the final 5 minutes, we dominated the extra time, and at the end, we were crowned Section 5 Class C1 co-champions. It has been 10 years since the girls won a sectional title. Now here is your 2019-2020 girls varsity team. 11 sophomores: Taylor Williams, Emma Scalepi, Morgan Baumgartner, Lexi Rodriguez, Brooke Byron, Chloe Jordan, Mackenzie Boozer, Andrea Hurtado, who received 3rd team All-County, Reagan Mangus, who received 3rd team All-County, Paige Jordan, who received second team All-County, and Shaylin Miller, who received second team All-County. We have 7 juniors: Irma Beckwith, Autumn Lee, Annie Alexander, Claire Considine, Abby Lamarck, Katie Newby, who received second team All-County, and Sophia Constantino, first team All-County, All-Greater Rochester team, and Section 5 All-State third team. I've already shared with the girls at our banquet my most memorable moments, but I wanted to share with everyone here the moments of my 2 seniors, Erin Noger and Allie Labar. Erin, it's hard to find one moment in just one game that stood out, as you and Allie were truly the dynamic duo in the back. There are 2 moments that gave me goosebumps just thinking about. Your rocket goal on 9-13 versus Gananda, and your goal off a corner kick on 10-11 versus Marion. I'm really going to miss that smile you have when you've nailed a shot or taken the ball from an opponent. Erin was awarded second team All-County this year. Allie, it too is also hard to just pick one moment, as there are so many times that you save the day as the glue that keeps our defense together. The game, though, that brings the biggest smile to my face is when you and Erin got a chance to play up top in our sectional game on 10-22. Watching you sauce the girls in the penalty box and almost scoring was awesome. Your determination through all of the sectional play gave your team the confidence to ultimately be declared co-champions. Ellie was awarded first team All-County and All-Greater Rochester. Girls, I want to thank you for an awesome season, and underclassmen, I will see you this fall. This year's MVP is Sophia Constantino.
Hello, my name's Al Ferland, coach of the boys varsity soccer team. I'd like to thank Coach Newby, and I'd like to thank the coaches Sam and Alan. Thank you for your time this year. And I also like to special shout out to Monica Fernandez. The season had definitely had its ups and downs, but we ended up having a great run, and it was quite incredible. As we went through the season, I think coaches knew how well we played. We ended up losing 5 games to 5 teams that made the Section 5 finals. It was pretty amazing. My favorite games were the Palmac game, the second ER game, phenomenal game by everybody, the way we moved the ball, and then the Byron Burgett game in the sectionals. The All-Stars, we had 8 players that made All-Stars. That was the second most of any team in Wayne County. And that was before we made our sectional run. So congrats to all those players. Connor Garrett, first team All-County. Aiden Cristales, first team All-County. Ryan Fernandez, second team. Cerrone, second team. Josiah McIntosh, third team. Hurtado, third team, Andrew Brandt, third team, and Patsy Catalano, third team. So congrats to you all. It was pretty amazing. Again, we figured it out. It took us halfway through the season to figure it out. We were shuffling player formations around and players and whatnot, but we did get to it. We got the chemistry, and we made our run to the finals. Pretty incredible. Again, seniors, Cerrone, Fernandez, Garrett, Hurtado, Cool, McIntosh, Scalepi, and Wendler. Fabulous job for your perseverance and seeing it all the way through to the finals. So well done. Congrats and congratulations on your future endeavors. And thank you again for everything you put into this team. And thank you all. All right. Bye-bye.
The girls' varsity volleyball team had another hard-fought season. The girls worked hard during practice and overcame obstacles together as a team to improve their skills and overall game. This season, the team was made up of 7 seniors. Nadia Shevelova was a foreign exchange student from Moldova. She had never played volleyball before, but brought so much inspiration and character to her team through her actions and dedication. Olivia St. Cyr joined us, and she was a driving force in the back row. She had great skills that allowed us to be competitive when we needed her the most. Maria Monteiro was also a foreign exchange student from Portugal. Maria stepped up for the team numerous times throughout the season on defense and played an important role in our back row. Co-captain Emily Conroe was a strong front row player for us who guided our blocks and was able to step up on offense when we needed her to. She had a strong serve as well. Olivia Kern was another co-captain, and she was our setter. She led the team in assists. She worked hard to better her skills and was always wanting to improve. She was a leader on the court for us. Delilah Moore, another co-captain, led this team in offense and defense. She was so competitive and was a great teammate and leader. She would step up in critical times to get kills, digs, and aces off her serve. She was always willing to put the team first. Our last senior and co-captain was Amanda Barber. She brought so much heart and commitment to this team. She was a driving force for her work ethic. She led her teammates not only by her dedication and hard work, but for her actions both on and off the court. She was a critical, consistent player for this team in the front row on offense and in the back row on defense. It is my pleasure to announce that Amanda Barber has received this year's Varsity Volleyball MVP. Although the season did not finish out as well as we would have hoped, and our record did not go the way we had wanted, I am very proud of this team for their perseverance through tough challenges both on and off the court. Be proud of your accomplishments and growth. Thank you to our 2020 seniors. Keep your heads up and continue to work hard and persevere through different obstacles. We wish you the best, and you will be missed next year.
Hello everyone, this is Coach Tyler recapping our varsity boys cross-country season. We had a great season this year. Even though we knew we were in the middle of a rebuild, we still improved our record by 2 wins this season to finish out with 8 wins and our best win percentage in the last 3 seasons, even though we graduated our top runner from the year before. Our boys were led this season by Caleb Sewin, who ran a personal best time of 19:03. Here's some highlights of this year. We start right out with Caleb Sewin winning his first league meet ever at Geneva Week 1 with a time of 19:03. Chris led our team at the Mid-Lakes Invitational, running a personal best time of 19:40. Jordan Williams also broke the 20-minute barrier at the Mid-Lakes Invitational, running a 19:57, which breaking the 20-minute barrier was a goal of his he wanted to accomplish this season. Jaden Chickeno dropped his time on our home course by almost 3 minutes from the beginning of the season to the last league meet, where he ran a time of 21:03. Max Lalone finished out his season strong with a season's best 25:39 on the challenging Marion course at the end of season Marion Invite. Rodney Jones finished his high school cross-country career with his season's best 27:34 at league championships. He beat his best time of the season by almost 3 minutes. What a way to end his career. One of our best races this season was the Week 5 race at Red Creek. We had 6 athletes run a season's best time there. One of those included John Davies running a 20:23. Another athlete who ran well there was Jonathan Wyble, who ran a time of 24:08, only to beat it a few weeks later, running a personal best time of 23:46 to finish out his high school cross-country career at league championships. Representing our school for the boys at sectionals this year were Caleb Sewin, Chris Corrier, Jaden Chickeno, John Davies, Jordan Williams, and Isaac Gaspari. Our MVP this season, finishing first for our team in 11 of our races, is Caleb Sewin. Congratulations, Caleb. And congratulations to everyone on a great season. Hello, everyone. This is Coach Tyler recapping our varsity girls cross-country season. We had another phenomenal season this year. We came off of last season winning our division title for the first time in many years, and we were hungry to try and repeat. We knew we had a strong core of returning runners, but we knew we would have a couple holes to fill. We had some runners from previous years return to us, as well as new varsity athletes stepping up to the challenge. We also had a foreign exchange student come in this year and decide to run for us, and she turned out to be a phenomenal runner. Highlights of this season. We started out the season great at Geneva, with Julie and Ellie taking first and second place in a tough race against a strong Geneva team, with our 8th grader, Julia Weinschreider, not far behind in 5th place. At the Mid-Lakes Invitational, we placed 3 runners in the top 21, including Julie, Ellie, and Julia. At the McQuaid Invitational, which is one of the biggest invitationals in the country, we placed 2 runners in the top 40 of our division, both earning medals. Those runners would be Ellie and Julia. Our fastest race of the year came in week 5 at Red Creek. At this race, we had 6 runners run their personal best times of the season. At league championships, one of the highlights of the year for me was Evie, who ran a personal best of 28:58, her first time breaking the 30-minute barrier as a 9th grader and improving her best by almost 2 minutes on the season. Though we suffered some tough times this season, the team stayed strong together and rallied around each other throughout the whole season, and we were able to walk away this year as, again, the division champions with a record of 10-7. Representing our team at sectionals this year was Julia Weinschreider, Ellie Irwin, Brianna Burgraff, Rachel Ramsdell, Cheyenne Frary, and Brooklyn Brothers. Our MVP this year goes to Julie Gallagher. Congratulations, Julie. And congratulations on another great season, ladies.
Hello everyone, my name is Andy Criddle and I am the boys varsity basketball coach. This is my first year coaching varsity after spending the last 5 on JV. I'd like to thank our JV coach, Brian Steurrys, for all his help over the past several years. He was nice enough to give me my first coaching opportunity while I was student teaching, letting me help out with his varsity baseball team. He is full of understanding of both the game of baseball and basketball, and I appreciate his guidance and support. Not only have I gained tons of knowledge from him, but I've also gained a great friend, and I hope he enjoys his retirement. I'd also like to thank our mod coach, Dan Schoonerman, for putting in the time to get the mod squad ready for JV next year. I'd also like to thank Jeremiah Brandt for his help during the season, wherever he could help out with practice, stats, bookkeeping, or just his advice about basketball. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you to the parents and families of the players for your support, and thanks to the student section who is more prevalent this year than it has been in years past. Heading into the season, the motto is control the controllables, as often we worry about the things we can't, like what team we're playing against, what player we're facing, or previous games we played against them. We knew that the Wayne County League would be strong this season, and our goal was to compete with the teams we have struggled against in years prior. Once we stopped worrying about what others were doing and focused on what we do well, we peaked at the right time and played some of our best basketball towards the end of the season. Some of our highlights this year were 2 big wins over Marion, one of them being on senior night, 2 wins versus Chesterton Academy, one with coverage from Spectrum News, 2 wins over ER, one being an awesome first-round sectional win over the 6-seeded Bombers, our first sectional win in 8 years, and a very tough sectional loss to Gananda, losing by 2 points in the second round. Our team was made up of 1 sophomore, Andrew Rivers, and 7 juniors, Cam Stringer, Nick Cook, Brian Ortiz, Tommy Moran, Evan Blankenberg, and returners from last season, Patsy Catalano and Andrew Brandt. I'm looking forward to see what this group can do next season. We also had 2 seniors this year, Cody Beelan and Lucas Jackson. Cody came to us last year in the middle of the season, and I can't tell you how impressed I am and how far this kid has come. Going into the season, I told him he had to have a Dennis Rodman mentality, not the crazy hair and antics, but the ability to go get rebounds, and he did just that for us. He also wanted to score a little bit, putting up 16 versus Marion, 18 versus ER, and a career-high 20 points in the sectional game against Cananda. What I'm going to miss about this kid the most is his coachability, his flannel jacket, and his peanut butter protein snacks before away games. Cody's going to FLCC in the fall, and I wish him the best of luck. Thanks, Cody. Our last senior is Lucas Jackson. He took last year off, but came back and stepped right into a leadership role. He worked hard in practice and in games and continuously strived to become better. He was a captain for us and started in every single game. He had a high 23 points versus Marion and a hard-earned 12 points in a crucial first-round sectional win over ER. What I'm going to miss about Lucas is his competitive edge and his sport knowledge, especially when it comes to baseball and NASCAR. I'm going to have to find a new sports guru next season. Lucas is heading to OCC to continue his academic and baseball career, and I wish him the best of luck. Thanks, Lucas. Our All-Stars this year were Lucas Jackson, third team, and the Exceptional Senior All-Star team. Patsy Catalano was also third team, Wayne County, and Cody Beelan was voted to the Exceptional Senior All-Star game. In closing, I'd just like to thank the seniors, these guys, for working hard, and I'd like to wish all of the seniors the best of luck. This year's MVP is Lucas Jackson. Thank you.
The Williamson girls basketball team finished overall 9-13, in league 5-9, non-league 4-4. In the Wayne County League, we finished 6th overall. In sectionals, we won our first sectional game, and then we lost in the second round to Wellsville 49-57. We combined with Marion this year, which brought our graduating senior total to 5. Nicole Canwell, Kayla Brennan, Jenna Creco, Sarah Lang, and Brooke Guerin. Of those, Sarah and Brooke both made third team All-Wayne County. Of the underclassmen, Katie Newby was named to the first team Wayne County All-Star team, and Reagan Mangus was named to the Sportsmanship team. Overall, it was a good year, and I look forward to what the future has in store for these girls. And I wish all the graduating seniors the best of luck in all they do. Our MVP for this year is Katie Newby.
Our season started out with a very young team. We had no juniors or seniors to present leadership and experience. It took the whole season to develop new stunting skills, tumbling skills, and building up as a team. The highlight of our season was placing third at leagues. I'd like to thank the Williamson varsity cheerleading team for a great season, and now to introduce them. 8th graders Dakota Afrani and Sammy Bailey. Freshmen Amber Gunther, Madison Daly, Allison Skinner. Sophomores Cheyenne Ferrari, Mila Kuhn, and Lauren Daly. I'd like to take this time and thank all the parents and the Booster Club, Nikki Matrano, and Coach Cindy for their support during the season. Thank you to Jim Newby, Scott Kingsbury, Joanne Greeny, Paula Schultes, and for all of the bus drivers that put their time and arrangements for us and the support for the team. Thank you.
WMS Wrestling. We had a very good wrestling season. We had several tournament and sectional place finishers, as well as many Finger Lakes All-Stars. We had 16 team members, one from Marion, one from Sodus, and 14 from Williamson, thus WMS Wrestling. 99 pounds, we had freshman Sebastian Tarquinio. 106 pounds, we had Jaden Chickenall, had 11 wins. His brother Vinny was also 106 pounds, and he had 30. 113 pounds, Lily Frederick, 5th place Section 5 Girls Wrestling Championships for the first time ever. She did great. 126 pounds, Ryan Labar, had 23 wins on the season and took 3rd place in the Triple B sectionals, which qualified him for the Supers the following weekend. At 132 pounds, you had Jackson Wren. He had 8 wins on the season. He's coming on. 152 pounds, Trey Brackman. 160 pounds, Alan Aguilera Rangel. 170 pounds, Devin Harrison. Also at 170, Tristan Scott, who had 11 wins. Wentz had 11 wins on the season. 182 pounds, Sam Halstead from Marion had 35 wins. 195 pounds, Miguel Resendez. We had 3 heavyweights, 220 pounds. We had senior Rodney Jones, who had 24 wins on the season. Sophomore Mitchell Hyde. And from Sodus, junior Jose Uribe, who had 12 wins on the season. We had several Finger Lakes All-Stars. 126-pound Ryan Labar, 220-pound Rodney Jones, and 182-pound Miguel Resendez were 3rd team Finger Lakes East. At 106 pounds, Vinny was 2nd team Finger Lakes All-Star, and 1st team at 182 pounds was Sam Halstead. We have 3 seniors. First from Marion, Sam Halstead. He has 110 career wins, 6-year varsity letter winner, 35-4 on the season. This year he was a Section 5 Class Triple B champion at 182 pounds. Sam lost to state champion Brock Conway from Perry in the finals of our Super Sectionals in front of a packed stadium at Brockport State. Sam is also the recipient of Marion's MVP, the Bill White Award. Sam will be attending Alfred University this fall and playing soccer. Go Saxons. Good luck, Sammy. Miguel Resendez, 195 pounds, 4-year varsity wrestler. Miguel had a bummer ACL injury in his 14th match of this season. At that point, he was 11-2, looking great, beat some tough kids, and was ranked in New York State. He was a cheering force at the end of the season and will greatly be missed. Miguel is attending FLCC and studying business administration. Good luck, Miguel. Last senior's Rodney Jones III. Rodney is a 4-year varsity starter. The Gentle Giant had 86 career wins and placed in almost every tournament he entered. His leadership and character will be greatly missed on and off the mat. Thanks for all the memories, Rodney Jones. Jason and I will miss all 3 of you being in our program and in our room, and we wish you all the luck. Love you guys. Final award is Most Valuable Wrestler. This year's Gallo Award MVP winner is Vinny Chickeno, 106 pounds. In closing, work hard, underclassmen, and seniors, you will be greatly missed. Welcome to the second portion of tonight's awards. It's the final portion, and it's an opportunity to recognize the accomplishments of special individuals. They're chosen by the coaches, not necessarily based upon solely performance, but a greater emphasis placed on overall contribution to the team and to our community. first award we have tonight is the Larry Hubright Award. Larry Hubright was a 1961 alumni of Williamson Central School. The winner's name will be on a plaque in the foyer. This award exemplifies the characteristics of Larry, which were a high level of sportsmanship and character. Criteria for this award is open to any boy or girl involved in basketball, soccer, or baseball, and must be a first-team All-Star. I'm proud to present the Larry Hubright Athletic Character Award to Allison Labar. The next award is the ORPHIX Fraternity Sportsmanship Award, which is presented by the Williamson ORPHIX Fraternity. That award will be presented by Mr. Scott Kingsbury.
The next award is the ORPHIX Fraternity Sportsmanship Award. This is presented by the Williamson ORPHIX Fraternity, and this award is presented to one senior boy and one senior girl who demonstrate the highest ideals of sportsmanship. This award is open to any senior varsity winner, certificate of participation winner, or varsity manager award winner. This year's recipients are, for the girls, Rachel Ramsdell. And for the boys, Rodney Jones III.
Carl Cook Memorial Scholarship. The Carl Cook Memorial Scholarship was established in March of 1999 for the purpose of recognizing an athlete who exemplifies the qualities that Coach Carl Cook valued and nurtured in his students. The qualities of team spirit, perseverance, and good sportsmanship. The recipient of this award will be a graduating girl or boy who has participated in Williamson Central athletic programs and plans to further his or her education. This year's recipient is Ryan Bernays. The next award is the Coach Devoogt Scholarship. This is an award of an annual scholarship given in memory of Bob Devoogt, teacher, coach, journalist, and friend. Bob loved and was loved by his students and athletes. It is given to a Williamson athlete who exemplifies the qualities that Coach Devoogt nurtured in his students. A love of the game and a team player who is caring and supportive of others. This year's recipient is Rodney Jones. Next award is the Coach's Character Award. This award is presented annually to one senior boy and one senior girl who demonstrates a high level of character. This award is open to any senior involved in any aspect of a varsity sport. Candidates are evaluated for their demonstration of positive attitude, leadership skills, ability to comply with training rules and school policies, and contribution towards a team-type effort and attitude, and a dedication toward their sport with a main focus as a sportsmanship-type attitude. This year, our boys recipient of the Coach's Character Award 2020 is Noah Scalepi. girls recipient of the award is Delilah Moore. Congrats. The next award is the 2020 Senior Athletic Achievement Award. Any senior athlete who has earned 7 varsity letters is eligible to receive a trophy in recognition of this accomplishment. 2 junior varsity letters may be substituted for 1 varsity letter only in one situation. This year there are 11 seniors who have achieved the Athletic Achievement Award. I will go alphabetically. Sorry, Jordan Williams. Number 1, Kayla Brennan. Ryan Ferland. Connor Garrett. Lucas Jackson. Rodney Jones III. Jacob Cool. Maxwell Lalone. Connor McVeigh. Delilah Moore. Aaron Noger. And Jordan Williams. Outstanding Senior Athlete Award. This award signifies the ideals of Craig Stritzel, which were sportsmanship, dedication, excellence, and character. The award will be presented by the first recipient of this award, Mr. John Vitalone, who is our JV girls soccer coach and junior high soccer coach.
Good evening, fellow coaches, parents, and most importantly, athletes of the Williamson School District. My name is John Vitalone, and I was asked to give a little background on the Craig Stritzel Outstanding Senior Athlete Award this year. I would first like to say congratulations to all the seniors in this year's class. You undoubtedly faced many obstacles this year, but I hope that it will only prepare you better for whatever the future holds for all of you. The Craig Stritzel Outstanding Senior Athlete Award is given out annually to a male and female athlete voted on by their peers. As the first recipient of this award back in 1981, I am honored to give you a little background on this award. I had the honor of growing up and being best friends with Craig Stritzel. He was an outstanding athlete, a great teammate, and an even better friend to anybody who needed one. He was the type of person who would do anything for you. Whether you were an athlete or not, he was friends with everybody in school and touched their lives in some way. This was never more apparent than my senior year in 1981. Craig was an outstanding soccer player, but wrestling was his passion. It was ironic that wrestling on the mat in our own high school gym would be the last thing he ever did. It was during a match that Craig fell and hit his head on the mat and had very bad headaches. Never one to complain, everybody knew that there had to be something wrong. It was determined that Craig had a brain hemorrhage and died a few days later. The impact that he had on the entire school and community was felt the rest of the school year. Considering he had only moved here from Webster a few years earlier, that said a lot for the type of person he was. Walking through the halls of the school, you could hear a pin drop. Everybody knew Craig. He was well respected not only here, but all over the county. Wrestlers from all over came and paid their respects to him because they knew how hard of a worker he was. But he was much more than an athlete. He was a friend and a leader on and off the field who pushed everyone to be better. The award was dedicated in his name to honor a male and female athlete who possessed the same qualities: a great teammate, an outstanding athlete, and most importantly, a great friend. To me, this award is even more meaningful because it is voted on by your fellow athletes and peers. Your names will be engraved on a plaque in the trophy case in the main lobby. This year, I am happy to announce the two winners of this award. The female winner of the Outstanding Senior Athlete goes to Aaron Noger, and the winner of the Male Outstanding Senior Athlete is Connor McVeigh. Congratulations to both of you.
The last award of the evening is the Wright Scholarship Award. It's dedicated to the memory of Michael and Maureen Wright, who died tragically in 1985. Michael was a Williamson wrestler and a track athlete. Maureen played soccer, volleyball, basketball, and track, and she was an All-American on the soccer field. This award recognizes athletic and academic excellence, and I'm proud to recognize this year's recipient, Connor McVeigh.